Hello children, a very warm welcome to the virtual session again. So let us see what are we going to do today. We will have a revision of chapter 4 heat. We will continue with the revision session, so you need not write any concepts again, you just need to revise it children. So let us have some concepts clear here now. We will have to, in a previous session we had a revision on conduction and convection. Now today the third mode of transfer of heat, that is radiation, we are going to revise it. So let us see what is radiation. Radiation is the process by which heat is transferred from one place to another without the help of any medium. Whereas in conduction and convection you have seen transfer of heat takes place with the help of particles. That means in conduction the process takes place in solids, and convection the process takes place in liquids and gases. Here in radiation there is no medium required. So heat of the sun reaches to the earth due to radiation. This is a very good example of radiation, though you don't have any medium there, so but in the space, then to the heat from the sun reaches to the earth because of radiation. A very important, a very simple example of radiation. So when we sit near a fire, we feel warm due to the heat radiated by the fire. So you need not go and catch fire, you just need to sit next to fire to get heat, because the heat is transferred to you due to radiation. So all hot bodies radiate heat. You need not write this children, because you have already written in your notebook. Just a revision session for you to clear your concepts. Then here the picture shows how the radiations takes place. The person sitting next to the burning fire, here the radiation is reaching to that person because of radiation. Body will conduct heat, it's shown. Evaporation will also happen in the sea, you can see over there, and lost by air current. Conduction is the process, heat is lost over here, lost by air currents. Now mechanism of heat transfer is shown over here. Evaporation, conduction, heat is conducted from warmer to cooler bodies. This you have already learned. So your main focus should be the radiation, how the process of radiation takes place. Even if you are sitting a little far off the fire, then also you will feel the warmth just because of the radiation. Then a very important concept, since you are learning radiation, you need to know dark colored surfaces absorb more heat than light colored surfaces. Now just take a simple activity here. Take two tin cans of same size, paint the outer surface of one black and the other white. You have to pour equal amounts of water in each and leave them in sunlight for about 1 hour. Now you measure the temperature of water in both. The water in the black can is warmer than water in the white can. So this proves that black surfaces will absorb more heat, because we have painted black, so it will try to absorb more heat. That's why the water in the can which is painted black will be warmer if you check the temperature. So it's a simple activity to prove dark colored surfaces absorb more heat than light colored surfaces. Then you will have dark colored surfaces radiate more heat than light colored surfaces. So now again over here you have the concept that dark colored surface, again it will absorb and radiate also more heat than light colored. Again you will take two tins same size, paint the outer surface, one with black and the other white, pour equal amount of water, hot water of the same temperature, say 60 degree. You are putting a hot water just to check how much heat will be radiated. So then leave it in a room or a shade for 10 to 15 minutes. After that, measure the temperature with the help of thermometer. You can check the lab thermometer. Measure the temperature of water in both the cans. What will happen? The water in the black can is cooler than the water in the white can. So this activity will prove that dark colored surfaces radiate more heat than the light colored surfaces. The only difference between the two cans was the color. Otherwise the amount of water you take, the temperature of the hot water was the same. So this property of dark colored surfaces radiate more heat than light color is been proven with this simple activity. Just a revision for you children, you just have to go through the concepts Kinds of clothes we wear in summer and winter. So because of the property of the radiation of dark colored and white colored or light colored clothes, the application we are going to learn over here, application of radiation, how it will help us to choose better clothing depending upon the weather. So the climatic condition will decide the type of clothes we wear. Now the concept of radiation of heat will help us to have a better knowledge of this. So now let us have a dark colored surfaces absorb more heat than light colored surfaces. This knowledge you have. Then dark colored clothes surfaces radiate more heat than light colored surfaces. Again you know this. Then what we will do, we will wear dark colored clothes in winter because it absorbs more heat and keep us warm. So this will help us to select clothes in winter, and we wear woolen clothes in winter. Again, why? The type of material which we use in winter is wool, because wool is poor conductor of heat. So we don't want heat to just release from the clothes. We want the heat to be trapped. So what we do, we wear woolen clothes because a poor conductor of heat, and the air in between the wool fibers prevent loss of heat. So air is also a poor conductor of heat. So the air in the between the wool fibers will prevent loss of heat and from our body, so we feel warm. So this is how the application of radiation, and in your day-to-day life, this knowledge of radiation will help you to select a proper clothes depending upon the climatic conditions. We wear light colored clothes in summer because it reflects most of the heat and keep us cool. So the selection in summer should be light color or white color clothes, very good, very comfortable. You must have realized in your day-to-day life, children. So this concept application, consciously or unconsciously, we actually apply in a day-to-day life while selecting a clothing for us in our daily needs, because we have these concepts in mind. We wear light colored because it reflects most of the heat and keep us cool. Now over here you have the concept of conduction, convection and radiation. Here in the picture on the left hand side you can see all three together, how is beautifully explained here. On top of the fire, if you give your hand, you will due to convection you will feel the heat. If you hold a metal or rod in the fire, you will get warm. You will feel the heat in your hand even though you are holding it from far, because of the conduction of heat in the metal rod or metal strips. And if you hold your hand far off also, you will feel the warmth because of radiation. So it's a very good example on the left hand side, and on the right hand side also one more example of conduction, convection and radiation. Your pan containing water, so the conduction will happen because of the metal material of the pan or saucepan. So conduction will happen, and heat will travel in the handle which you are holding it. So you will feel that heat because of the conduction of the material which you are holding, and because you know conduction takes place in solids, whereas due to convection water will get heated up in the saucepan and radiation will give out heat in the surrounding. So this is also a very good example of conduction, convection and radiation together. Now assignment which you have already done, children, you just need to have a look on it. You need not write all this again. So you just need to solve these jumble words, which is based on the chapter, the concept which I have already discussed. So you need not write it again. You just need to go through this. Why is the box of solar cooker painted black from inside? So it's all based on the concept which you have already learned, and you need not write this assignment again if you have already written in your notebook. Okay, children? Thank you, children. And now after this you are going to watch a video on the concept of radiation which we have learned. We will see some applications of radiation in a day-to-day life. Thank you, children, and have a wonderful day.
Applications of radiation. Some important applications of radiation in our daily life are given here. White and light colored clothes are more suitable in summer because They absorb very little amount of the sun's heat and thus keep our bodies cool. Dark-colored clothes are more suitable in winter because they absorb most of the radiant heat of the sun and keep us warm. Room heaters have polished reflectors at the back of the heating element so that they absorb very little heat and reflect most of it. The base of a cooking utensil is painted black so that it absorbs more heat and cooks food quickly. Radiators of cars and air conditioners are painted black so as to radiate maximum amount of heat to produce cooling effect.